Hello everyone. So, does anybody ever notice as soon as you go to turn the camera on, the children get louder and the dog starts barking?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Like he just stole my rag. All right. Dad, you mine.
Hey, Jota.
All right. In a number of videos ago, I showed starting my tomato seedlings, or it's my tomato seeds, now seedlings. So I think these are my Romas. I actually have to go back and watch the video to see if I chose the right one. But I'm gonna separate these out. So I have some of my pots that I washed. I'm basically using what I have clean because I'm wanting to get my hands in the dirt. It's been gross. Lots of snow lately, lots of cold. So I'm just loading up these 4 packs with some soil that I've added water to, so it's already damp. And dampness of the soil, I feel like it's about, like, if you're gonna wet a rag to like wipe down the counter or a sponge or something like that, about the dampness you would want that is about the dampness that you want your soil, like how that would feel. Okay, so these are my tomatoes. I'm just going to dump them out gently onto my hand. Look at all those roots. I'm just setting them in here in my pot of soil. And you're just gonna gently kind of pull those apart. Look at those beautiful roots. Okay, and then I'm just gonna make a hole in the middle. Just put this over here. Just gonna make a hole in here. Those roots go down in. And I am gonna bury a portion of the stem because those little looks like hairs on the stem of a tomato will turn into roots. So we plant in western Pennsylvania. So typically, I'm saying typically because this has not been true the past 2 years, we can set tomatoes and that kind of thing out on Mother's Day. That has not been true in 2021 or 2022. And of course 2020, when everyone was in quarantine, I started my plants super early because that was my sanity in all the crazy. And my plants were ginormous. All right, so there's my first 4-pack of Romas, I think. Surprised my husband's not chiming in. I tend to get so excited. I start very organized with everything kind of labeled. And then somehow we sometimes get things mixed up. It all tastes delicious in the end. Right, baby?
Whatever you say, baby.
Can make himself sound like such a beaten man that always has to agree with me. Don't feel that that's the case.
Whatever you say, baby.
Mm-hmm. There's times, if you watched any of the videos, I believe that it is not a shock to anyone that my husband is a goofball and somewhat of a smart aleck. And there was a phase in our relationship when our kids were small when he was being really goofy. I would say through gritted teeth, I love you so much right now. And there was one day that Luke was getting the girls ready to go to daycare, and they were fairly small, and they were arguing over something. Was it Quinn or Gabby that said it?
Quinn said it.
Quinn. My older daughter says to my younger one with the exact expression and inflection that I would say to him, I love you so much right now.
This is a true story.
So I had 9 plants and only 8 trays. So I'm just taking the pot that I had all of those in and throwing one in. There we go. Now earlier I didn't show it because sometimes I want to just play in the dirt. These are, in these trays right here, are our Amana oranges. We started 8 different kinds of tomatoes. One was, you're okay, sir. One was really, really old seed. It was like from 2010. None of those germinated, which is fine. I'll show you. I have plenty of tomatoes. Here, I'm going to take this one over with me. I was going to turn you around, but my hand's really cruddy and I can't get it to work, so we're just going to do this. Hi, Ducky. You're okay. So we've got lots of tomatoes. I would say probably this one probably has the most in it. I think this might be our Amish paste. I don't know. Like I said, I actually have to watch my own video to see what different kinds we have here. Yeah, I think that's our Amish paste. So there's probably at least 80, 90 tomato plants in here. So that's way more than I need. I usually plant, last year I planted 25. This year that's kind of my plan as well. So my hands are dirty. My heart is happy. But it's time to get my girls to bed. So thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.